Get the jitters out, man. Let's get it. So I'm recording this video mostly for people who have been following my channel for over the years. Like, I've been making videos since I was 18 years old. I'm 28 now. And I kind of went on a little hiatus for like the last probably 4 or 5 years, really. And I just kind of wanted to give you guys a quick little update because I am going to start posting on my channel again. And I'm like so excited about it. So basically I'll give you guys a quick little rundown of why I stopped posting and kind of just give you guys an overall life update. So I probably stopped posting consistently on my YouTube channel 4 years ago, probably now. Between that time, I've posted a few here and there just to dabble in, but nothing that made me want to come back or feel the need to make videos in this format or make videos in general for my personal brand. And there wasn't no actual reasoning of man, I want to stop making videos, or I don't want to be on the public anymore, or nothing like that. I just kind of didn't feel like it for a while. It's really that simple. I just didn't feel the need to nor desire to create videos for myself for a little while, because for a minute that's all I wanted to do. That's all I ever did for the first 6 years of my adult life. Coming straight out of high school, I really wanted to be a YouTuber, especially at the time when it was 2015 and it wasn't a thing yet, it wasn't something that people wanted to do. If you were making YouTube videos in 2015, 2014, it was kind of weird, and it was kind of this unique thing that people were doing. But nowadays it's almost the thing to do, so that's when I started, and that's all I wanted to do, I watched YouTube since I was 10 years old, 12 years old, and it was my favorite way to consume content, consume entertainment, if you will. I wasn't a movie guy, I wasn't a TV show guy. I just like watching YouTube. So that's what I wanted to do for the longest time, and I thought that was my trajectory. I didn't go to college. I knew that I was not trying to go to college. I wanted to be a YouTuber. That's what I wanted to do. And then about 2020, 2021 kind of felt like a disconnect from making videos. I almost felt like I was forcing it at that point, and I was trying to figure out what I wanted to even do in general. So I kind of stopped making videos in total. In about 2022 is when I started to make content more for other people instead of myself, because of course I've had a good amount of experience up to that point, about 7 years of creating content for myself. So I obviously gained some skills up to that point of how to make videos and how to create content. So I got my first actual job creating content for someone else, and it was the first time that I ever came to the realization of oh, bro, I've been doing this for a while now, and I actually gained some skills. I didn't realize all these things that I learned because I didn't go to school. I didn't actually have any formal education. I kind of just learned from YouTube, so I didn't realize all the things that I've learned until getting a job where I was making videos for a business owner and trying to basically get sales for a business. And that just opened up a whole new world for me, where I realized that was kind of where I was leaning towards my passion. Again, I was having this disconnect from making my YouTube videos, and I know a lot of the reason why was because I think I just outgrew the content, the style of content that I was making at the time. Because if you're a long time viewer of the channel, a lot of the videos were, just having a lot of fun with my friends and skateboarding and doing stunts. And that's cool and all, and it was cool for the time being, but that's just not the person that I was, definitely not the person that I am anymore. But I was developing as a human being, and it just wasn't interesting to me anymore. And that was what my subscribers were used to and accustomed to. So I just felt the need to just stop making videos in general. So fast forward to where I'm working with the business owner, I was just making content for their channels, right? And I gained this new spark, this new passion for creating content, but more on the back end. So like now I'm not in front of a camera, I'm right behind it, and I'm like guiding people on creating content, right? So that was about 2022, and I was still living in Los Angeles, like Long Beach area, Paramount, California, and I got this opportunity in Las Vegas to work for a much bigger company and doing the same thing, like being behind the camera, editing for them, making content for them. And these people are like huge, man. Like they're still like, they're really, really, really big. And I was just in this belief that I got this opportunity. So I packed my bags and just moved out of the state, and I moved to Las Vegas, where I am now. And that was interesting to me because I've always lived at my parents' house. So this was a complete new chapter for me, and just stepping out of my comfort zone to really step away from all my friends and family. Like the only person that I had with me and I have with me is my girlfriend Amber, and we kind of just like both took a leap, right, for this new job opportunity and said, fuck it, like let's move to Las Vegas. And that's what we did. I was at this company for about 2 years, and it was awesome. Like I learned so much stuff, but dude, I was like head down, fucking like truthfully, like a season where like nothing else really was more priority than like leveling up my career. And that was a good time. Like I would say like it was all worth it for sure. Like it was a great experience. Like I wouldn't trade it for the world. I gained so many skill sets being behind the camera and learning how to grow a content machine, because like the channels were like millions and millions of followers, bro. Like it was huge. So I got to really learn what it's like to be behind the scenes at that level. And when I joined the team, there was 5 people on the media team, and when I ended up leaving the company, there's 18 people. So I got to see like a new level of growth in the company, and really experience what it's like to work. I wouldn't say corporate, but I never experienced like that level of like professionalism. Like it was like so interesting for me to see. But yeah, I did that for 2 years. I really got to learn a lot about business when I was working there, because I get to film and make content for the actual like owners of the business, and these people are like hella rich, bro. Like I'm talking like filthy rich, and they have a lot of things that they know about business. So I got to really see that to another level, because I would be recording them, like straight vlogging these business owners, and I was just retaining so much information of how to build a business and what it actually takes and what are the important things of actually building a business. And I was, dude, the whole entire time I was there, I have just notes and notes and notes of like things that I observed. Basically, I got to the point where I just wanted to leave because I wanted to build my own thing. Like I wanted to build a business with Amber, and for us to be able to build into what we want to build and build it for forever, you know, like that was kind of the idea. I just want to build my own thing, because prior to this, I've had probably like 6 or 7 different businesses, you know, like my first business in high school, where we had a clothing brand, you know, and that clothing brand, we made $0 because we would pay $12 to make a shirt, and then we would sell them for $12. So we made no profit. But that was my first experience as a business owner. And then obviously even like creating like multiple different YouTube channels with my friends and my personal page, like that is its whole business itself. And I've done that. I've had like 7 different eBay stores, and I've done so many different flipping stuff, and I went the freelance route and making music videos for people and shooting weddings. I've done a lot for myself of like entrepreneurial. So I kind of already knew that was kind of the trajectory for my life. I've kind of always wanted to have my own business. So working for someone else was great, but I just knew that I just had to take a different approach in my life, because I knew that what I want to do is being able to build with my girlfriend Amber and build a business for ourselves was something that I really wanted to do. So I had to take a step back from working there, because truthfully, like, I would work all fucking day. Like, there's no like building it on the side there. Like, it was very much like you had to be all in order to work there. So I had to take a step back to finally start the business that I was kind of putting on hold for a while. So after taking a step back from that company, I definitely was not in the place where I can just go all in on my business with Amber. I definitely wasn't at that point yet. So I did have to get another 9 to 5 job, but something that was a little more lenient. Because at that job, dude, I was working bare minimum 12 hours a day, with a lot of the days being 16 hours a day. And I'm used to that. Like, I've always been like a working all day type of guy, but it was all for their business, you know? So I couldn't necessarily try and start building on the side for me, because like there's just no fucking time. If I'm working 12 to 16 hours a day there's literally no time. So I had to take a step back to just work at a different company where I'm still in the same field. I'm still creating, I'm still doing content for business owners, because it's what I know now. But now it's just like working 8 hours a day, no weekends, and they respected that for the most part. Like, I definitely was okay with helping them out on some weekends and working overtime sometimes, but for the most part, dude, I was working 8 hours a day. So I finally had time to work on my business with Amber, and that was awesome. Like, we've been building it for the last year now. We've just crossed a year of building our business, which is the wedding business. She shoots photography and I shoot video, and we're just trying to make this happen because we realize, like, we just like to be together. Like, that is just like the simplest way to think of it. Like, I like being with her, and if I can just be with her all day and building together all day, like, that is an ideal world for me. That was the goal, but we just weren't there yet, right? So I still had to go and get a normal job, working 9 to 5, and then Amber and I building on the side. So I ended up working there for almost a year, and that kind of puts us into present moment. I just ended up quitting that job 2 weeks ago. And now I just have just one client that I'm working with, making content for them, and then just putting all my eggs into Velvet Daydream, our wedding business, and my personal content. Like, I just want to just work with that one client and just work on our stuff. Like, that's all I want to do. And I finally have time, bro. I finally have like a little extra time where I can put into myself and our business and just really try and take it to the next level. And I'm really excited for this new chapter. I don't know exactly where the content will evolve, but I definitely am right now fixated on the idea of just like making videos like this, of me talking into the camera. And now I have years and years of experience of doing creative work and making content and helping people create their content. So I kind of just want to give you guys advice, man. Like, if I had this advice 10 years ago when I first started, like, that'd be fucking awesome. So that is my idea of where I'm taking this, and just kind of getting with the flow again, man. Like, it's just been way too long, and I kind of just want to ease into it in a way that like is sustainable, because at the end of the day, like, I still have my client work that I have to do like daily. So like, it's not like this is my full-time job. So I want to figure out a way that is sustainable for me and I can enjoy it, like, and I can do it whenever. Like, I'm in my apartment right now. This is our art room. And this is easy for me to do. Like, I'll just have this set up and I can just come in here and just kind of like rant, right? That is kind of where we are right now. I'm really excited, man. I'm really excited to give this a shot. And again, I know there's not many of you guys that probably stuck around, because of course, like, I haven't posted for shit. There's no reason for you to stick around, but like for anyone that did stick around here, like here's a quick update for you. And for a lot of you guys, like you guys followed me for a certain specific video years ago, and that is cool if this isn't the type of content that you want to consume, but it's basically a quick little update for you guys so you guys can understand where I am with my life and things like that for anyone who does care. So yeah, man, just expect some content coming in pretty soon, and frequent too. Like I'm excited to just like actually put some attention here. So that's about it for today's video. And let me know in the comments, bro, if you watch this to the end and you're excited for the content that's coming. Appreciate your time.